What are you worried about?
I'm not worried about KD going over. You talking about KD going over there?
That's right. I'm just saying, you ain't worried about Brooklyn being a threat in free agency to whatever the Knicks want to do?
The Knicks is right here at the Garden. Wall Street is right down the block.
KD,
I think we're going to get
Zion.
KD, we're getting KD,
Yep.
we're getting Kyrie, and I called the government, the ball is going to drop, we're getting Zion. Everybody in Knick Nation, be patient.
Did KD leave the Warriors and come to New York?
Because that's New York. You know what John Lennon called New York? He said it was Rome. You're in the middle of the center of the universe here.
That's for sure.
This is Rome. Who don't want to play? What gladiator don't want to fight in Rome?
Tonight is when the ping pong balls will bubble all inside that little tube, and we'll find out who's going to get the #1 overall pick, which is undoubtedly, unquestionably, undeniably going to be Duke's Zion Williamson. Ja Morant is going to be something special. He's a consolation prize.
Third pick goes to the New York Knicks.
Damn! Damn it! Damn it!
I'm hurt. I'll be honest with you, I'm hurt. Really thought that we had that first pick coming our way.
I'm going to be able to do it.
I was excited for it. I think everybody here was excited for it. I mean, they can still move with the third pick, but everybody had the first pick on their mind.
I can't believe it. We were supposed to get AD. Now we can't even get a trade for them.
I'm not happy. Why not? We were truly the worst team in the NBA. I felt like we deserved the best odds to get the #1 pick. We weren't taking. We were the worst team in the NBA. We deserved to be rewarded. The dream of Zion doing windmill dunks at the Garden. It's over. It's over.
I am having a very bad day. I am in no mood.
You know, it's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am about the New York Knicks. I mean, you lose Kevin Durant, you lose Kyrie Irving. That's bad. You lose them to the Brooklyn Nets. 20 minutes away. Not 20 miles, 20 minutes away. And that's only because you got to take into account traffic. It's actually quicker. And then you reminisce and you're reminded that they let go of Kristaps Porzingis. Do you know why Kristaps Porzingis was called the unicorn? Kevin Durant gave him that nickname. That's who gave him that nickname. Which means that Kevin Durant liked him. Which means that he was an attractive commodity to Kevin Durant. Which means that if you had Kristaps Porzingis, you might have improved your chances of having Kevin Durant. So it's bad enough that yesterday happened, but you are forced to reflect upon the times, the days, and the weeks, and the months leading up to the decision that happened yesterday. And then when you pull it all together, you realize that the New York Knicks, once again, got in their own damn way. And now we're talking about the Mecca. It's supposed to be Madison Square Garden. It's supposed to be Midtown Manhattan.
Where's the
Bright
Mecca?
lights, big city, Broadway. And instead, it's the Barclays Center off Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. That gives new meaning to congestion. Okay? Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Kevin Durant didn't care. Kyrie Irving didn't care. I got Jay-Z calling, laughing at me. Come on over. Come on home, bro. I can't think of a worse day in history for the New York Knicks franchise than today. I cannot. The New York Knicks, it's over. I'm talking about the allure, the brand.
I've been saying that
when
for
I'm talking about
years.
it doesn't matter. Today,
Yeah, it died yesterday.
the Brooklyn Nets took over New York. A night in which the New York Knicks had the 11th overall pick in the NBA draft with a ton of holes to fill with shooters and point guards and rim protectors all over the board. My New York Knicks came away with nothing. Nothing at all. Trading their first round pick away. And for what? To go all in on clearing cap space in hopes of signing Jalen Brunson? Look, I mean, Jalen Brunson is a nice player. Hope the brother comes, hope he gets paid. But the Knicks are acting like he's KD. I'm going to repeat, Jalen Brunson. The Knicks just hired this man's father as an assistant coach. This is what you do to recruit a player in college.
what you do at Kentucky.
So, fellas, do you like what they're doing here with this move?
Listen, the Knicks are so desperate to be relevant that you can't kill them. But Jalen Brunson's a nice player, and I know he played great against Utah, and I know he averaged 60, but it's still Doncic's team. I mean, he's going to make them that much better. They're going to move heaven and earth and give him $110 million, bring the father in and everything else to go out there and to make Brunson the sort of the poster boy of the franchise. I mean, I know they probably feel they have to do it. They charge $1 million for those seats, and it's 19,000 of them they got to fill every day, and it's New York City and it's Broadway, need to be, talked about. But, I mean, do we think Brunson is a guy that is going to bring them to a second-round playoff series? He's not. So I understand it. Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, he's not like, if he was a transitional, big-time alpha dog player who could be a big piece to a championship, you can see it. He's not that.
As the primary ball handler and focal point of the offense, he elevated the players around him, like Julius Randle.
But he just made the game a million times easier for me. A million times. Like, I didn't have to work to every single time down the possession. And P, you know how that is, bro. Like, but JB just made the game so much easier.
In his first year with the Knicks, Brunson set career highs with 24 points and 6.2 assists per game. But even more importantly, the Knicks were playing winning basketball again. After finishing 11th in the East the previous year, they jumped to 5th. And their offensive rating improved from 22nd in the league to 3rd. It was night and day. And in the playoffs that year, Brunson was special. He led the Knicks to their first playoff series win since 2012, as they beat the Cavs in the first round 4-1. And Jalen led all scorers with 24 points per game. They went on to lose in the conference semifinals against the Miami Heat, but it was no fault of Jalen Brunson. He put together several impressive performances, including an insane 41 points in their Game 6 elimination game. He again led this series in scoring, averaging 31 points per game. Despite the loss, basketball was being restored in New York, and it was all thanks to an undersized, unathletic second-round pick.
I'm a guy who works hard, will do anything it takes to win, sacrifice a lot. I don't want to come here and expect everything from everyone here on this team. I want to earn it. I want to earn that respect. I want them to see that this is what I'm about.
When the 23-24 season rolled around, Brunson and the Knicks had to prove that this wasn't just a one-off. They not only had to back up the previous year, they needed to build on it. So, what did Brunson do? He did what he always does, and answered the call. He set career highs yet again, averaging 28.7 points and 6.7 assists per game. And he did it by way of some incredible performances, like when he went for a career-high 61 points against the Spurs, or when he tied the NBA record for the most threes in a game without a miss, with 9 against the Suns.
That's good! A 50-point night for Jalen Brunson, and he's 9 of 9 from 3.
He also became the 4th Knick ever to score 40 or more points in back-to-back games, and tied the Knicks' 30-point game record for a single season with 36. On top of that, for the first time in his career, he was named an All-Star and stood in Madison Square Garden with thousands of fans chanting MVP.
I mean, I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say.
Fully realizing what he meant to the city and that the work he put in was all worth it. The season was historic for Brunson, but it was also huge for the Knicks, who finished 2nd in the East. And for all their accomplishments, what were they given? A brutal first-round playoff matchup with the 76ers, who just got Joel Embiid back from injury. Not to mention, Julius Randle had been injured during the regular season and ruled out for the year. But despite many thinking the Knicks would lose the series, they proved why they were the 2nd seed in the East. And, well, they also had Jalen Brunson. At the start of the series, Brunson played well, scoring 22, 24, and 39 points respectively. But when it came time to close out the Sixers in 6 games, he went nuclear, doing something we haven't seen in the playoffs since Michael Jordan. For the last 3 games of the series, Brunson had 3 consecutive 40-plus point games, reaching a level of play nobody could have seen coming.
Strong, go.
Jalen Brunson has almost single-handedly revived one of the biggest franchises in the NBA, shining in a city where the lights have proved to be too bright for so many others. And if history tells us anything, he'll be back for more next year, and he'll be better than ever.
All right, time for a quick take. Stephen A., your Knicks making money moves. New York acquired 3-and-D specialist OG Anunoby and 2 other players from the Raptors in exchange for R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley, and a 2024 second-round pick.
An enormous jump this team took. 2 years ago, they won 25 games. Last year, 35, and this year, 47. And the Pacers will set a record for the best shooting performance in NBA playoff history. And the Indiana Pacers back in the conference finals.
Big news from the NBA ahead of the draft on Wednesday. The Knicks have added another former Villanova player to join their other 3. Adrian Wojnarowski reports that the Knicks sent a bunch of assets to Brooklyn to acquire Mikal Bridges.
The New York Knicks haven't drafted a superstar since Patrick Ewing in 1985. And I look at trade scenarios because let me tell you something right now. The Minnesota Timberwolves, you can't keep Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, and Rudy Gobert. I think you have to let go of Karl Anthony Towns. I'd love Karl Anthony Towns in New York. I'd love to see Jalen Brunson passing in the ball. Yes, I would be down for that. I definitely would be down for that. I just don't know if it's going to happen.
All right, Essay's down for that. He called that almost a year ago, and you may have spoken your wish into existence because the Knicks and the Wolves are nearing a trade that will send Karl Anthony Towns to New York.
What the Knicks have done, they have went, they got deeper, they got more skill with Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges, and hell yeah, they got enough to make a run to the NBA Finals and look at the Celtics eye to eye.
Halliburton. He'll take it. He'll backpedal, a 3 for the win, and goal! He got it!
And he tried to give your choke sign to the Knicks, and the game's not over.
Wow! It's been a quarter of a century since Indiana has gone to the finals. But for the first time in 25 years, they are going to the NBA Finals.
There you have it.
All right, let's get to the New York Knicks, gentlemen. They have fired their head coach, Tom Thibodeau, on Tuesday. The decision comes 3 days after the Knicks were ousted from the Eastern Conference Finals in 6 games by the Indiana Pacers. Thibodeau, who surpassed Pat Riley earlier this season to rank 4th on the franchise list in victories, led the Knicks to back-to-back 50-win seasons for the first time since '95 and led New York to their deepest playoff run in 25 years. Here's a statement from Knicks team president Leon Rose. Our organization is singularly focused on winning a championship for our fans. This pursuit led us to the difficult decision to inform Tom Thibodeau that we've decided to move in another direction. We can't thank Tom enough for pouring his heart and soul into each and every day of being the New York Knicks head coach. Ultimately, we made the decision we feel is best for our organization moving forward. Tom will always be a part of our Knicks family, and we truly wish him nothing but the best in the future. Okay, Stephen A., I know this one's personal for you, obviously longtime Knicks fans. Do you feel like New York made the right move by firing Tibbs?
I've been critical, Jay and Doggy, as you both know, about Tom Thibodeau and his rigidity, his unwillingness to utilize a bench, to develop and cultivate a bench during the regular season, so you know that there are definitively 9 to 10 guys that you can rely upon come postseason time, and that's something that he has failed to do. Yes, he used his bench in this series against Indiana, but that was when he had no choice. When you look at the amount of minutes they accumulated in the postseason, they played what amounted to, in terms of minutes, what amounted to 15 more games than anybody else had played. I heard Brian Windhorst earlier today on Get Up when he said, hey, New York Knicks made this move. They watched him use the bench in the series, and that was sort of indictment against Tibbs because of what he should have been doing. But I also would like to remind people it wasn't Tibbs that gave up 5 first-round picks, 4 unprotected, for a guy that's never even been an all-star, Mikal Bridges. It wasn't Tibbs who gave up Julius Randle, DiVincenzo, and another first-round pick for Karl Anthony Towns. And so when you look at the lack of assets that they have in terms of quantity, number of bodies, it's hard to hold but so much against Tibbs when he's had back-to-back 50-win seasons.
Let's get back to our breaking news in the NBA. Shams Charania reporting that Mike Brown will be the next head coach of the Knicks. He replaces Tom Thibodeau.
Well, I respect the hell out of Mike Brown. I will honestly tell you it lacks sizzle. Just that obviously when you just came within 2 games of an NBA Finals and you decide to let go of your coach, that is Tom Thibodeau, you're expecting a bigger name. But there's nobody this way, meaning me, that's going to question the credentials of Mike Brown and the fact that he's worthy and deserving of this opportunity.
And you laid it all out right there, the credentials, the pedigree. With all the injuries and uncertainty in the East next year, what are your expectations for this New York Knicks team?
Well, I expect them to be right back where we last saw them, which was in the Eastern Conference Finals, because the Boston Celtics don't have Jason Tatum. The Milwaukee Bucks don't have Damian Lillard to pair with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Even though Orlando just picked up Desmond Bane, you still expect the Knicks to be right there with them. The Cleveland Cavaliers had an exceptional season. Can't get much better than the season they had during the regular season, and yet we saw how they bowed out in the postseason. And so when you take all of those things into consideration and you're looking at the fact that the New York Knicks' top 7 players remain on their roster. You're talking about Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, Michael McBride, obviously Josh Hart, the Energizer Bunny himself. They haven't gone anywhere, so why should we expect less from the New York Knicks? We should expect at least the same.
And the Knicks were in Atlanta last night to take on the Hawks. Series tied at a game apiece. It did not go as planned. New York was down 18 in the first half. They were 0 of 12 on contested threes early in the game, but fought back in the second. However, the last Knicks possession went awry. Could not get a shot off, and the Hawks win.
Let me tell y'all something right now. Change is coming to New York City. It's going to be another head coach in New York City if they lose this series. Several players are going to be gone from New York City. Y'all lose this game. Y'all go ahead and lose this game. Y'all go ahead and lose this series, New York Knicks. You're just a bunch of sorry asses right now. I'm so sick of what I'm seeing right now. I'm losing my damn mind. There have been 6 games against the Atlanta Hawks this year. 4 have come down to 1 possession. They got all the confidence in the world. Fourth quarter, the last 2 games, they shooting damn near 60% from the field. New York Knicks in the 30s. How'd that happen? Didn't happen when Tom Thibodeau was the head coach. That's right, Mike Brown, I'm saying something. Because I love Mike Brown, but I'm very, very unhappy right now. The New York Knicks are stinking up the joint. Mikal Bridges, Leon Rose, the honeymoon's over, dog. The honeymoon's over. Enough of all of this basketball purgatory before you arrived. You were doing well, and then you messed up. And why'd you mess up? Because Jalen Brunson gave you a good thing because he signed a contract a year before that he had to, saving you about $114 million so you could go out and get his boy from Villanova with Mikal Bridges, which we don't mind because he's an Iron Man, because he's reliable, because he's elite defensively, and he's going to show up night in and night out and give you effort. What we didn't expect you to do was give up 5 there. First-round picks for him, 4 unprotected. And then a game like this against the Atlanta Hawks, not the Boston Celtics, not the Cleveland Cavaliers, not the Detroit Pistons, not the Oklahoma City Thunder, not the Los Angeles Lakers, not the Denver Nuggets, not the Minnesota Timberwolves, not the San Antonio Spurs, against the Atlanta Hawks. Mikal Bridges is scoreless.
Anunoby gets it again. Gets a good look from 3, and OG Anunoby, what a start. He's 3 for 3.
It's an absolute critical element when they play the Knicks.
Anunoby tries again, puts it in. OG Anunoby, averaging 9 rebounds a game. That's excluding the 20 points per game. McBride hits a 3. What a run for the Knicks. There are a lot of Knicks fans in attendance. They're very excited as Anunoby once again for Atlanta. Alley-oop to Robinson, and he throws it down the right hand. For the second consecutive season, the Knicks will advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. They've won 7 consecutive playoff games. A sweep. Everything was pointing to the Knicks were going to get him from Utah, and then the Cavs swooped in and made the deal with Brunson, the floater, gets it to go. But it's a 20-point lead for Cleveland to put that pressure back on the Cavaliers. Brunson drives on way, scoop layup is good. Beautiful shot from Brunson. They should suddenly score 9 in a row.
Since my time in the league, well balanced, well coached.
But still Knicks are going to the NBA Finals.
Now for that other trophy. The Eastern Conference Finals Most Valuable Player Trophy is aptly named after one of the greatest players in NBA history, Larry Bird. And to do the honors, let's welcome back Walt Clyde Frazier, Walt, where are you? And Patrick Ewing. Gentlemen. And the winner of the Larry Bird Trophy, the 2026 Eastern Conference Finals Most Valuable Player by unanimous decision, Jalen Brunson. Mike Breen, back to you.
First conference finals in 27 years. Now, next up, the Knicks hope to end the championship drought. They haven't won a title since 1973.
Ahead to Vassell, who goes in for the dunk, and the San Antonio Spurs have done it. There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Finals.
Look at the emotion from Wemby. Unbelievable. This is what you want to see. A young team growing up on the biggest stage. Look how his teammates.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the greatest show on earth. And I'm not talking about an elephant standing on one leg. I'm not talking about a tiger jumping through hoops. I'm talking about Victor Wembanyama. He is the greatest show on earth. He is the future face of the NBA. And yes, he is the Defensive Player of the Year.
Hello, San Antonio. We are live from the Alamo, home to epic duels in the past. And these NBA Finals, they certainly have all the makings of an epic battle. The San Antonio Spurs looking to add a sixth title led by Victor Wembanyama. They will host Game 1 of these finals against Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks as we get you set for the 2026 NBA Finals.
To a killing spree wall. He's underneath, trying to free himself, but can't. The San Antonio Spurs have won their first NBA championship.
In sports, history has a habit of repeating itself. After decades apart, their paths collide once more.
Welcome to Game 1.
A franchise built on championships, seeking to add another chapter to their story.
A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West.
A fearless young team, unshaken by the pressure.
Wemby's going to pull a deep three.
I want to win so bad. It's like my life depends on it.
But at the Mecca, another story is being written.
For the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals.
After 53 years of heartbreak, a city starved for glory can finally see the light again.
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in! Bedlam here at Madison Square Garden.
One team looking to continue their history. The other, end it.
You gotta do whatever you can to make sure you're locked in.
Separated by time, reunited by fate.
Body blow upon body blow between these two teams.
This is where legacy meets destiny.
Do not let up. Let's go win the game.
The NBA Finals on ESPN.
Brunson on the drive, spins. Underneath, puts it up, puts it in. Jalen Brunson does it again. It's a 6-point lead with 37 seconds left. Spurs need a three. Wemby for three. In and out, and Anunoby the rebound. And he's fouled. It is Era. 2 wins for the Knicks as they take Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Their 7th consecutive road game. Brunson on the drive, stops, falling away, it's up, it's coming!
Oh shit. Oh shit, they on him. Oh shit. Get on his side. Fuck the Spurs. Fuck the top out. Fuck we Army. Fuck we Army. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, what are you hopping at him? Get off me, I'm gonna get one of y'all. Get off. Oh shit. Fuck. Come on. Come on, pussy.
His second three-pointer, and back up to 27, 19 points for the French big man. Spurs stay in attack mode. Fox jump shot is good. Aaron Fox with 15, shot clock at 6. Brunson looks up at the clock, finds Alvarado. Open look, Alvarado three-pointer. That's good! Back to 4 with 3 minutes remaining. Shot clock at 5. Brunson fires up a 3. Puts it in! Stutter dribble, drives inside, goes up, floaters up. It's good! The Knicks take the lead with 1:22 remaining. Fox pulls it back, cross court, Vassell. Castle stumbled, lost it. Picks it up again. Hart right with him. Castle on the drive. Inside, and he stepped out of bounds. And Sananobi pulls off jump shot. Short, won't go. The follow, no, but a foul. Knocks down that first one. Brunson's got Vassell up. Crossover, drives, goes inside, pulls back. Picks it out in the corner. Brunson gets it back. Runs it on the drive. The floater's up. Shot won't go. Rebound deflected. In the backcourt. Fox has a chance to get it. Fox has it inside. Blocked by Anunoby. 9 seconds remaining. Right at the top. 101. Brunson gets it. Fires up a 3. Shot no good. The tip. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. With 1.2 remaining. Knicks take the lead. No timeouts left. They have to get it in. Harper lobs it inside. Castle hasn't lost it. That's it. It's over.
One of the greatest moments in New York sports history just happened. And nobody here wants to go home.
It's impossible to put into words. This team never gives up. And they just came back from one of the biggest deficits ever. Probably the best playoff game I've ever seen. Let's go. New York City all day, man. New York, baby. OG, you were right. You were right. You were right, everyone. I praise the temple of OG and Anunoby every damn night. Let's go, man. Destiny. Destiny.
Or you press up and immediately take a foul in the backcourt. Clutch one there. You don't even have to foul now. 4-point lead. Here comes Fox. 5 seconds remaining. Fox to Wemby. Wemby tries a 3, puts it up, off the mark. Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knicks fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again. The emotions coming pouring out as the Knicks are the 2026 NBA champions in another thriller, another heartbreaking loss for the San Antonio Spurs. Walt Clyde Frazier had one of the great performances in NBA Finals history. Watching the current Knicks, who he said reminds him of the 1970 Knicks.
This was such a team effort. To see New York City on fire for the last few weeks during this playoff run, it has been so impressive to watch. I was drafted in 2001. To see New York City celebrate, to see them so excited, the emotion from generation to generation. These tears are tears of joy, and they are well-deserved.
You feel the weight, not only just as a player wanting to get across the finish line. Every one of these guys has dreamt of this moment since they first started playing basketball, but you also feel the weight of the city, the franchise, that fan base right there.
The dream season is complete, and the celebrations throughout the 5 boroughs and throughout the tri-state area underway. It's a playoff run for the ages. Knicks 16-3, 15-1 in the last 16 games. They win their 9th consecutive road game. One of the most dominant championship runs ever. And for the 8th straight season, the NBA has an 8th different champion. And ironically today on June 13th, so 6/13, that's the number that hangs in the rafters back at Madison Square Garden for the number of wins that Red Holtzman brought in leading the Knicks to 2 championships.
And imagine the emotions of Jalen Brunson sharing this moment with his father, the two of them able to be there together as that final horn sounds.
The 2nd round pick from Dallas, 45 points. You know, life is not perfect, but there are perfect moments. And there's one right there. Chance of let's go Knicks. This is a hungry Knicks fan base.
All across New York City, people going bananas.
The city right now is so electric. The fans are really pumped.
It's just a great thing. All of a sudden, everyone talks to each other. I love talking to everybody, you know?
Right here. We haven't won the ring since 1973.
It's been so long. We are invested in our team, and those players on the court feel our energy. They feel us.
It's bedlam. It's A-listers. It's all the vets. They're going bananas. People are like almost in tears.
If we win the championship, you might see some tears.
The chip is gone. It's gone. The greatest comeback in NBA playoff history.
One of the greatest moments in New York's history just happened.
We want it bad. We need it back.
The team of destiny.
Believe it, Knicks fans, the dream season continues. Well, fans are the oxygen of pro sports, and Knicks fans endured so many losing seasons the past couple of decades. Couple of 17-win seasons, 23-win seasons. They invest so much time, so much money, so much emotion. They care so much. It hurts when they lose, but boy, when it finally happens, the pure joy makes it all worthwhile.
Back in January, you were saying, you know what? I think we should get to the finals, and I think we should win the finals. What did you see in this team in January that thought that you're going to be standing here on this night?
I saw a team. We were a team. We've been a team the whole time. But I want to say something to New York. Hey, New York, I'm sorry it took so long, but here we are, and hopefully it won't take that long again. Yeah!
Congratulations.
Hey, 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 hey. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah. It's like a I'm not an athlete. No, I'm good. I would deserve it. I'm not an athlete. Usually I have a stunt double do that.
about we champions, you heard?
Now joined by our very own Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A., congratulations. Your New York Knicks are NBA champions. How are you feeling?
I don't even know how to put it into words, and that's my job because I damn sure didn't play. I didn't practice like these guys did. I didn't play. They did it. But it's been 53 long years, and there's so many moments of misery that we had to endure as New York Knicks fans. And to be here tonight, I gotta confess, until this series, I never thought it would happen. I picked the Knicks to go to the finals at the beginning of the season, but I never thought they would win it. So many things have gone wrong. The layups that wasn't with Charles Smith, the Ewing finger rolls, you know, the game sevens that didn't come out on top. I mean, time after time after time again. Steph Curry being the 7th pick in the draft when we had the 8th pick. You know, we had the 3rd pick the year that Zion Williamson and John Morant came in the draft. You know, everything that can go wrong did go wrong time and time and time again. And to be here tonight in attendance, witnessing the end of a 53-year drought as a Bronx, born in the Bronx, raised in Hollis, Queens, New York City. Been a New York Knicks fan all my life. I never thought I'd see it. I don't even know what to say. I can't even put into words how this feels. It's the best feeling I've ever had in my life covering sports. I've never had a feeling like this. It's unbelievable.
Wow.